As far as this Deontay Wilder situation goes, though, man, I mean, what can you really say? He made so many mistakes.
It wasn't a dream. It really happened.
It's a cautionary tale, but if you choose to learn from his story, you can grow. You can grow. I mean, it's a story that everybody feels like they should know. It's a cautionary tale that we feel like we should know, but somehow we will continue to get caught in these traps, man. And we got to call a spade a spade. Where do you start? Let's start from the beginning. You had a good woman. You had a solid chick. We as men, a lot of the times we'll bitch, we'll complain, we'll moan. We get in our feelings and we be having attitudes about where are the good women? Where are all these good women, these loyal women that's really going to hold me down, raise my family, contribute to my legacy?
Is this how it ends? Is this the end of Deontay Wilder's career?
She going to hold me down and I'm going to treat her like my queen. Yeah, I mean, we finally get that. We finally are able to get our hands on that. And then we do this. So it begs to ask the question, like, is the reality of the situation we get with a certain type of woman when we don't have it, when we broke? And when we get our money up, we'll realistically just leave that situation that we didn't want to be in from the jump. I had to be with you because my ends wasn't right. I was broke. I was struggling. I ain't have it, and you was the only person that was there for me.
Is this how it ends? Is this the end of Deontay Wilder's career?
But Deontay Wilder, he did everything we asking for women not to do. Deontay Wilder didn't stay down. He got on and left that for a white girl. And when he get on, he leave your for a white girl. Get down, girl. Go ahead. Get down. He did that. And let me just start by saying this. Dark-skinned men have a horrible history. A horrible history with getting done dirty by a lot of these racially ambiguous women. These beautiful women. These exotic type looking women that you feel like in your heart of hearts, you will never have this woman if you didn't have this bag, man. And we see example after example of niggas taking L's when it come to these type of women. Dark-skinned black men in particular. We got to call out the specifics. Am I saying light-skinned men don't go through this? Of course not. Of course they do. All races, all creeds, all genders. I'm speaking specifically when it comes to this black community. Specifically when it comes to the black community. Dark-skinned men, when you climb them ranks and you get your money up, you get some type of position of power, and you get to smashing on, you know, of course, the good old adage, of course, white woman, that goes without being said. But let's talk about the racially ambiguous women. You are still catching big time L's. Kevin Garnett, Deontay Wilder, Tyreek Hill, just to name a few. Tyreek Hill be going stupid. He be going stupid in them Latina guts, in them mixed breed guts. I ain't mad at you, Tyreek. I'm not mad. I just think, is it a general consensus, like, are dark-skinned black men actively thinking I don't care what she truly really feels about me. I got my money. While I got this money, I'm gonna go ahead and have some fun, drop me a few kids off in these racially ambiguous women, in these exoticals, and do what I do. Is that you're not really expecting no love when you get in these situations, is what I'm saying. Nicole Murphy, we can go down the list. Shawnee O'Neal, still using their last names and shit though. Still using these dark-skinned men's last names, but do them dirt. I'm talking Shawnee talking like I never loved Shaq. I never loved him. What do you mean? When that money is gone, when you're no longer getting them child support checks, we can go down the list. I'm going to keep giving examples throughout the course of this video, because I'm sure more and more are going to come up. Le'Veon Bell. Remember Le'Veon Bell? Le'Veon Bell is doing OnlyFans off the backs of these racially ambiguous women, trying to keep up. No, it doesn't. Brother. Ray J. Kanye. Reggie Bush is realistically the only dark-skinned man I feel like that's done got away scot-free and handled it on some real player shit. Like Reggie Bush. Everybody else in that position, like, just think of dark-skinned men with that racially, and it never tends to turn out right. It's always some funny business attached to it, some weird shit attached to it, man. And this is no different. Deontay Wilder got his money up. He went straight for that specific type that he couldn't get before. She was never into him before, never would be into him. And, you know, people's preference is their preference. It sucks that she wouldn't be into Deontay off the strength. You know, if he was a regular 9-to-5 doing his stuff, he knew he couldn't get her. But I finally made it. I could get her. Brother, she's never going to truly love you for you. She's never truly going to want you for you, bro.
Is this how it ends? Is this the end of Deontay Wilder's career?
But you let go of the woman who did. You let go of the woman who was really riding. We got to give, even in the midst of cheating, we got to give Terrence Bud Crawford his just due for holding down his wife. Am I condoning the adultery? No. Am I condoning him having a kid outside of his relationship? Of course not, Bud. You married. Why do some shit like that? But Bud stayed true. He stayed down. He stayed loyal. She may not, he didn't stay loyal. She may not be the most attractive, but that's his wife. That's his main. That's who he really is rocking with. Deontay Wilder could have had that same fun with this same woman on the side and been okay, been less heartbroken, been less used. But when you put yourself in that position, you have nobody else to blame but yourself, buddy. Come on, bub.
Is this how it ends? Is this the end of Deontay Wilder's career?
And then you complaining about it, though. See, that's what I love about the internet. The internet is giving us the ability to really be able to dig in. People are telling real life stories. They really going through real shit. He really was in love with this chick. He really, real life, put her on his will.
You know what I mean?
Wow, yeah, that has to take a toll.
I put her in my wheel as well too. Yeah. You was just my girlfriend. You ain't even my wife.
I hope.
You know how fucked up and programmed you gotta be to go to your own bloods, your flesh and blood, your seed, to ask them kids, is it cool if I put her kids on the wheel? I'm just here to serve the people, bro. I'm just here to serve the people, bro.
I took the role of of being your son father, not just a daddy, but a father.
Right.
I went in so hard, bro. I went in so hard to the point where I put them on my wheel. I had a meeting with my kids. I said, how y'all feel if I scoot y'all over? I scoot over a little slide and let somebody else get a little bit of it. And my kids are amazing. They my best friends. And they was down with it. So I moved a little space over and added her son in on my motherfucking win. You ain't even my son for real.
You know how twisting my words. Do you know how out of your mind you have to be to even fix yourself to sit the kids down and ask your kids that, bro? The same kids you done went in that ring and put your life on the line for. The kids you was willing to do anything for them to go to the next level. Now you coming to them same kids and you telling them, hey kids, I know I've been working. I know I've been willing to die for y'all. But I just met a woman. This woman I just met. She's been around for a few years, maybe, kids. Is it cool if her kids get some of y'all money that I had laid out for y'all? Nigga. Bruh. Deontay, bald head lie for that. Nigga, you a bald head lie. You dead wrong. You dead wrong. I gotta call a spade a spade. I gotta call that out. You had something good. You left it. Is this what black women be talking about? Is this what black women be talking about? Because you got on, you left her for an exotical. You left her for an exotic. Oh, man, there's so many people. I could just go down the list, but, I'm drawing a blank. Tyrese. Time and time again, we see Tyrese just get slayed by these same type of women. These same good, I'm not saying don't chase beautiful women. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, look at the data. Look at the statistics. People are getting the same results. They're insane. Ocho Cinco, Evelyn Lozada. Headbutting, beating on bitches. Beating on them. That's what a lot of, they have these dark-skinned men under extreme spells. Evelyn Lozada. Again, what's the old boy, Antoine Walker. Man, I can go down the list, man. It's like these type of women have this specific genre of men wrapped around their finger, and dudes will just willingly give money. I've never seen guys willingly just give money, like a Tyreek Hill, just willingly give over money. Now, a lot of these chicks is cold, smashing some of the baddest chicks in the nation. I get it, right? But it's only as long as you got it. As soon as you don't got it, that's it. So Deontay Wilder did that. Not only did he do that, but he fell in love.
Is this how it ends? Is this the end of Deontay Wilder's career?
And this is why a lot of men are like, yo, what's the point of being a stepdad when you have kids saying you're not my dad?
One time the son said, you ain't my daddy. Now that's one thing you don't say to a man that ain't your daddy. Don't remind him that you ain't his daddy. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Don't remind me that.
Damn. Is this how it ends? Is this the end of Deontay Wilder's career?
What do you mean what do you mean I'm not your daddy, little? Do you see all this money I'm bringing to the table? Do you see how your mom is taken care of? Where's your daddy at? Where your real daddy at? But see, you can't say that as a stepdad. You can't even whoop his ass. You can't even discipline him for saying that, because that's not your son at the end of the day. But this is what you signed up for. You signed up to give some money out of your will that's walking around telling you, I ain't got to listen to you. You ain't my daddy.
Is this how it ends? Is this the end of Deontay Wilder's career?
Deontay Wilder was programmed off that poo nana, programmed off that ill nana. Had that boy running circles, taking all type of knockouts, real L's. When you had a family, you had that structure, you had that real dynamic. You know what they say, you can't turn her into a housewife. She gonna be what she gonna be. She ain't ever changed. You lost her exactly how you got her, and she done been with some people. The story gets worse. The saga continues. Word around town was she was a known thotty. These country bumpkins, these dudes get around women that they ain't never seen before. You could tell they ain't never been to California. Tell they ain't never been to the West Coast. That shit regular. You'll see the chick walking around with Deontay Wilder on some everyday shit. You can tell these niggas ain't been nowhere, willing to just give up everything off the back of the broad. You don't have to do that, brother. You could have had everything out of her without you committing to everything you was committing to. You didn't have to do that. She still would have been there. Same way.
Is this how it ends? Is this the end of Deontay Wilder's career?
Niggas are willingly giving up their goddamn fortunes. I can't vouch for that shit. Like, what do you want me, like, I can't have any type of sympathy for that, bro. How do you expect me to really be like, I feel sorry for this cat? No, bro. Known thotty. That be killing me. How do guys actively wife a lot of these women who are known slurs in your industry, bro? You gotta knock everybody out you go against. And then when you start getting knocked out, then she's saying you abusive. Now she's saying you abusive. How many mistakes? You leave the woman who really cared about you. You get with a known thought around your industry, a known boxing pass around. You put the pass around on your will. The pass around is not concerned about your mental health, your mental state of mind, what you've been dealing with, what you've been going through. She could give a damn.
Is this how it ends? Is this the end of Deontay Wilder's career?
So many mistakes. Nobody's going to learn from him. There's going to be another dark skin that comes up. He's going to repeat the same bullshit Kevin Garnett did. He's going to repeat the same shit Deontay Wilder did. Nobody seems to study that data. Deontay Wilder, you deserve to be getting laughed at. You deserve to be the butt of everybody's joke right now. You do. But mentally, I hope you all right. Mentally, I hope you do better. I know it's hard when you lust for them type of women and you want them type of women to really build a family with and really elevate with. But the sad part about it is those type of women aren't really there for that. They're not really there for that. And if they were to have a kid with you, it's only to exude more money from you, buddy. We got to realize a lot of people are just for play, man. For play. She was never meant to really elevate with you in life, bro. She was there for you to do your thing, bro. As other boxers was able to do their thing. Just a failed athlete, man. I don't mean you got to fail in life.